Quick update. Got a lot of that rebar and stuff going. Kind of forget where I left off on the last video, but I had to dig out that center footing a little bit. I got a little trimming to do on this one. They got to take that rebar mesh in the bottom. And then I've got all the toilets and plumbing laid out. So I even just drug a shovel along where the under slab plumbing needs to go and just cleared it a little bit, got it wet. It's going to go out right there, cut that form board where that door is going to go, because we're going to put a little slope so that if I wanted, I could pull a car through here and wash it and then have the water run out the door. And so I've got a lot of digging to do. This is where the upstairs drain waste line is going to come down, jump into here, which will then hook into this main sewer pipe. And then same with this one. That's for the upstairs kitchen, which is going to come down the wall here, come all the way across, jump into the main. Then that's where the downstairs half bath will be, and that's going to go to a toilet flange and a sink, come this way 45, and then 45 into this main again. So basically that toilet flange over there needs to be about 18 inches deep, be about the same depth as these footings, which would be 18 now to be 26 from finished floor. Seems really deep to me, but I think one of the reasons is there's going to be a combo, like a 90, like a Y and a 45, which will allow a pipe to run over and pick up the sink. So there is a lot of depth needed right there. So I'm gonna, and then there's gonna be a clean out outside the wall. So I've got to start at 18 inches deep over there and go a quarter of an inch deeper for every foot as we go. And so quarter inch, quarter inch, quarter inch, quarter inch, quarter inch deeper. I don't remember the number, but as I dig this, I need to get a continuous fall slope logically, so that toilet flushes and the waste, you know, goes all the way out. So this will be, I'd imagine, you know, 24-inch deep by the time we're out there. I did do the math. I don't remember the math, but what I'm going to do right now is just kind of, I'm just going to get to 18 the whole way, and then I'll come through with the laser and take a little bit more at a time until I get where I need to get. Similar with these, although these can actually be more shallow and then come down with fall, and then they could actually have a little drop off into the Y that's going to be here. So that's per the plumber. The plumber came out and checked everything out. I'm going to logically use a licensed plumber for the under slab work. I'm going to use a licensed plumber really for everything, but he was a very experienced guy, and what really made the deal for me was he said, as much as I can do myself, that'll save me the money. So it's kind of like I'm using him to check what I've done, using him for the technical things. But the more I can do, the more I can save. So that's why I'm about to start trenching. So that's where we're at. I'm going to start digging now and do an update. End of day update. Been digging all day. And this right here, this little cutout is going to be a clean out. This would be kind of like the very end of the system in this direction. So that means if there's ever any kind of clog, a little cap could be pulled off and a snake could be run through. This will be where the toilet is. It's going to jump over here for the sink. So this is about 18 inches depth from here, which comes to 26 from the finished floor. So this is all dug. I put water in it because I'm gonna come through with the shovel. I started, but I'm gonna come through and get the depth just perfect. So in the mini excavator, it's, you know, it's too much jumping in and jumping out. So I got it all to about 18-inch depth, a little bit deeper on this end, but I'm gonna come fine tune it. And so, you know, here's some perspective on the depth here. You can see it's down in there. It's about, it's over 20 by the time it leaves the building. And you can see the water's just making its way that way. But got a lot more perfecting to do. So this will be the line all the way over here for the kitchen sink and dishwasher, and then this is kind of the main, right? So that's a little deeper, and then this is the one that comes from the second level master bathroom and the laundry room. Comes into here, leaves, gets pretty deep in here, and then it was a little tricky because this sewer has to go below these electrical conduit. So I pulled them back up out, which was fine because I hadn't buried them yet. And so the whole sewer line will be deep in the ground. There will be about a foot of dirt, and then the electrical lines will come up over top of it. And so you can see there. And so then from here, you know, this will be the end of it. It'll be capped. And then I'm gonna make a jump here. It'll be capped right about here. And then, you know, that's good for inspection. Then at a later date, you know, we'll dig up from this end, go that direction to the septic area down there. And so that's what a full day of digging looks like right there. So quick update.